So, Sean, I wanted to get your creative head going and your design juices because I was thrilled to see that there's an exhibition in the Design Museum in Paris right now of the worst inventions that have ever existed.
You taking your good lady there for Valentine's Day?
No, because she would say, "Are you suggesting I'm the worst invention that ever existed?" So I got out of that one, didn't I? But it was a very funny write up in the Times, and I must admit I did chuckle as I read some of these, and I'm just going to highlight three. Some of them I'd like your commentary on because you'll understand them, and in the least hilarious order. So the least hilarious was, and God knows why anyone invented this. Do you remember Whiff Waff table tennis?
Whiff Waff, yeah, Boris Johnson's favourite.
Yeah, and I seem to remember you were sort of safe. You were like number two, weren't you, in the team?
Fourth number two.
Fourth number two,
yeah.
And
we should just explain what that's about, fourth number two, shouldn't we? We used to play Boys Brigade.
Yes.
Did you play table tennis?
I was sort of first reserve. So there were three, weren't there? 1, 2, 3 team members.
Yeah, there was the Dave, Glenn, and I, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And we won the tournament on a few. Goodness knows the amount of dusty old coal cellars we played table tennis in, because you were the chief man when it came to the drafts.
Yeah, I was good at drafts. Yeah, I'm very good at huffing.
Yeah, huffing.
Do you remember huffing? When someone didn't take you, you'd huff them because they should have taken you.
So I thought it was more like when you lost, you.
No. You've forgotten it. I'm going to huff you.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that at all.
Oh, see, that's why you weren't fourth number one, because you should remember that. You weren't doing enough huffing. You would have won more games.
I remember one officer leaping with somebody with a plastic knife because but there we are. That's another story.
It was me. He leaped at.
Pardon?
It was me who he leaped at because he thought I was being sarcastic. Can you believe that?
No. What are you going to do? Peel you?
Yeah. Anyway, I better get to the point.
Digress.
We've only got So the point was table tennis tables. Most people listening was, I know what a table tennis looks like, and I can understand its utility. It's got to have like 4 edges. It's got to be, flat and a funny net in the middle. So one of these inventions, I have no idea why they did this. They decided to make it wavy.
So the table?
Yes. So like waves in it. So I understand that it might be interesting, but what possible utility would a wavy table tennis have?
Ridiculous. How would you be able to control the ball? You
didn't say. No.
Wavy table tennis table.
I suppose you could try and land it on the crest of the wave. Maybe that was the game.
I suppose you could, yeah.
Because if you landed it in the dip, it'd come back at you, wouldn't it?
I guess it might be one of these things that, was it... I know it's Paris, isn't it? I was going to say
Paris,
there are quite a lot of these things that you find coming out of British inventors, especially when it comes to sports.
Well, the museum, to be fair, the exhibition in Paris could have been from anywhere.
Right, so it could have been British. Because to be fair, when it comes to sports, the British are quite good at inventing these lunatic sports that for a period of time we're the best in the world at, and then after a while everybody else takes
real
us
tennis
over. Real tennis is one. I'm thinking as we're doing at the moment, we're involved in the Winter Olympics, because of course we started we started with this skiing downhill business in Switzerland, the old jolly hockey sticks, the mad weird British aristocracy putting planks on their feet.
Is that true?
Sailing. Yeah, it is true.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we kicked off all that. The other, your lot, the Swedes and the what's-its, were doing the longer laugh things for, running across, catching elk and what have you across snow-ridden wastelands forever and ever.
Yeah.
But we started the idea of throwing ourselves off mountains with planks on our feet to go downhill as quickly as we can, back in the...
Right.
Way back. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, British sports, because British sports, because we've got the Olympics on at the moment, the Winter Olympics. I mean, that thing with what's it called? The thing where you push stones on a like crown bowls.
Curling.
That's it. Crown bowls, where you push a big thing and somebody runs alongside with a brush. They're sort of trying to get that. Nobody would have come up with that other than the British, would they? That's our game, and yet we've been beaten by everybody. But for a period of time, We were the best in the world at that.
Okay, so you're going to put in this museum, what do they call them? A stone, a curling stone.
Could be a curling stone.
Okay,
Yeah, I've probably insulted all of our Scottish viewers now.
No, that's okay. That is, they're good at that, aren't they?
They are good at that.
Right,
Yeah,
I need to move on because I've got 2 more to go.
Yeah, you carry on.
The next most amusing, or the next least amusing, whichever one we want in the middle, I've got. Now, you like a lasagna, don't you?
I do like a lasagna. Yeah.
Okay, a beef lasagna, presumably.
Beef, yeah.
But in the make, because I know there's different sorts of lasagnas. So if I was to tell you, right, there's a new one on the market, and the branding is Colgate beef lasagna.
Ooh, toothpaste.
What do you think consumers might have been thinking that it contains?
There are crossovers, and there are crossovers. That really doesn't cross over.
Colgate beef lasagna.
And which market? Do you know which market that was being sold in?
No idea. But I guess it was probably Britain or something, wasn't it?
Do you think? Yeah.
Hey, but imagine it didn't have toothpaste in.
No.
Right? But imagine if it did. You could have a good slug of beef lasagna and go to bed and you wouldn't have to clean your teeth.
No. I don't. Whoever.
Genius.
Well, I was just about to say, whoever thought that was a good idea? If you're
in the marketing game, this is called brand extension. And this is.
I'm aware of brand extension because the master stroke of that was Mars bar ice creams in the 70s and 80s. And it's broadened out since then, but it's got to be within the same sector, hasn't it? Really,
normally, or it's got to be. But anyway, so you wouldn't have bought a packet of Colgate
lasagna. Not for me.
Lasagna, sorry, lasagna. Sorry.
Lasagna.
That's better.
The hands.
Okay.
Did you see this thing? Sorry, I'm interrupting you. Did you see the thing on the television the other day that's quite interesting? I'm digressing again, but they were saying that it was something to do with the Olympics. Oh, it was the opening ceremony. There was a girl on there showing how the Italians express themselves 70% or 80% of their language is through their hands. Oh, yeah. And she was doing all of the, and all that. Whereas nobody mentioned it, but the British don't express the only sign language I can think of.
Muchawalla.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Muchawalla. I was thinking more up your bum, or what have you. Although it wasn't up your bum.
That came out of The Darkest Hour, didn't it?
Yeah, The Darkest Hour. Although from my recollection, when I was younger, that didn't mean up your bum. That meant something a little bit more,
Right, I need to move on and change the subject before we get censored. You censored, rather. Okay, now now I know you don't play golf, and nor do I, but we've done the old pitch and putt, so we've got a bit of an understanding here. And let's face it, golf can be a very long game, can't it?
It
if
can.
You played the 80s as a
depends how good you are, I suppose.
Depends how good you are, but it's also played by a lot of elderly men when they're retired. Now, when you get a lot of elderly men on a long trip, and probably got a few jars in their golf.
I know what you're going to say here.
You can be caught short, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
And so the funniest invention, which I came across, was called the Uro Club, spelt URO Club, Uro Club.
So, in the club?
Yeah, let me. No. You go. This golf club had a sort of expanded hollow shaft, and so that you weren't embarrassing yourself, it came with a belt with a towel on it, and the towel would conceal the action of using the hollow shaft, so you could just be standing there. Would you? So you got like I've got an image now. You've got like a Freemason's apron. Yes.
Coming over, and coming out from underneath that from is your wedge down at the bottom. This huge wedge, or you're peeing in the handle. Is that right?
If you remember the old Hoover with a bag on it, it was sort of that design. And I've got to say that the marketing slogan was almost as funny as the device. It was keeping men out of the woods. So, needless to say, this didn't go too well. But I found that of all the things here, the funniest.
Well, I think conceptually, I can see there's a need for that sort of thing.
Oh, definitely a need
for men.
Definitely.
But I'm not quite sure that peeing into your club is really quite. I would have said just some sort of bag that you could discreetly keep in your pocket or what have you, rather
Okay.
than.
Well,
Although,
obviously this didn't catch on, but maybe your idea would. I think we've got enough time, and it's a bit unfair. Put you on the spot. Can you think of anything that comes anywhere near close to any of this
well,
you've ever seen at all? What was
well,
the point of that?
what made me think just now when you were talking about
Yeah,
that particular, the golf club thing,
yeah.
is that, do you remember the it's specifically for ladies, the Shiwi? Do you remember the Shiwi? This is a thing that women can use to
Spit it out, sure.
to urinate standing up, and you hold it.
Like gent ones.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So you can, well, like gents ones. What do you mean, like gents
Well,
ones?
like you
Gents
get.
have got a thing that they use already to wee through
No,
standing
sorry,
up.
I thought you meant at public events because they covered this. They covered this at Glastonbury. There was one like that
Did they a
for
Shiwi?
ladies. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't know what it's called a shiwi, but that. Yeah,
Well, the
I'm with
the
you. I'm with
Shiwi
you.
is the bit that you hold in a certain position
Yeah.
to allow you to direct your urine towards a urinal, effectively.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
like
Yeah.
and conceptually, again, I can see it's like those things that you get that you can buy that you can supposedly
Yeah.
have a whittle when you're driving up the M1 or what have you.
Oh.
So those things,
Yeah.
yeah. But I just can't imagine. I mean, first and foremost, if I presume you'd have to have somebody. If you're driving, you'd have to have somebody helping you with that, wouldn't you? You wouldn't really be able to looking down
Okay.
to sort of. I mean, anyway. The one thing I could think of, which I'm sure there's loads of other things, but the one thing I could think of, you used to be able to buy a thing, funnily enough, back to toothpaste again, like a key.
Oh,
You could turn
yes.
your toothpaste. Do you
To
remember
get
that?
the last bit out.
Yeah, every last inch of your toothpaste out
Yes.
of a tube, which I always used to think that's a bit weird, but it's a bit over. It's a bit like those. The keys were a bit like those things you used to open sardine cans with. Do you
Yeah.
remember those things? And I'm not that mean really to really want to get the last gubbins out of my toothpaste.
Okay. Well, look, thank you for that then. So we'll add that to the museum then at our
Yeah.
next opportunity. I've not got one, but I'm going to ask all the inventors out there listening. It's the peanut butter challenge. So I quite enjoy, it's good for you as well, protein. I quite enjoy a snack with a little bit of peanut butter on, but I'm always frustrated by the fact that towards the end of the jar, you have no choice but to throw about 15% of it away because you just cannot reach it.
You can't get, yeah.
And we need a spoon or a knife or something that is the same shape as the peanut butter jar. Because not only can you not extract it all, but because it's such a mess, you can't recycle it. So,
Well, why don't you just
Yeah.
sell peanut butter in the equivalent of a toothpaste thing, tube with the key at the end? Yeah. See? Well,